Time now for Consumer Confidential with KTLA 5's David Lazarus.
Hi, David. Good to see you. Seems like it's going to be harder and harder to get a house now.
Absolutely. I mean, the numbers are definitely working not in the interest of buyers, and mortgage rates are a good example of that. Right now, the average for a 30-year fixed loan is just about at 7.2%. That is the highest level in more than 20 years. In fact, mortgage rates have more than doubled since the beginning of the year as the Federal Reserve has aggressively raised interest rates to try to bring down inflation by cooling the economy. So far, that hasn't worked out really well. Not coincidentally, new home sales down 18% last month from a year ago as mortgage rates keep going up and up and up, and yet limited inventory means that the median price for a new home up 14% last month from a year before. What can you expect if you're trying to time the market right now? Well, on November 2nd, another 3/4 point rate hike is all but certain, and then we might see the Fed starting to taper it off a little bit. You can expect interest rates and mortgages to remain high throughout 2023. Come 2024, you can expect a wave of refis.
All right, if companies do have to lay off workers amid the recession, it's a good thing you came back to work because the remote workers are likely to be the first to go.
Yeah, as a guy who spent 2 years working from the house, believe you me, I'm taking this one seriously. This is a recent survey from a software maker called Beautiful.ai, and they surveyed 3,000 managers about different aspects of managing during these times. And one of the most eye-popping stats is that 60% of the managers surveyed said that if they have to implement layoffs in the event of a recession or a more severe downturn, their remote workers will be the first ones to go. That's a pretty remarkable stat. What it speaks to is the whole adage of out of sight, out of mind. You're working from home, the manager can't quite see you. In fact, we know that managers prefer to be able to roam around the office place and see busy little beavers plugging away in their cubicles. So the remote worker, that's someone who might slip through the cracks. And this is troubling because another stat shows that productivity has not really declined in any appreciable sense during the pandemic, during this shift to remote and hybrid work, which means people are still getting their jobs done. And what this tells us is that for many managers, they're not looking at productivity, they're not looking at overall performance or contribution, they're just simply looking at, are they in their seats and are they tapping away at their keyboards? Let me be the first to point out, it's a good way to lose some of your best workers if those are the folks who are going to be handed pink slips first.
Yeah. And then what's going on with Twitter losing its most active person?
That'd be me? No,
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're pretty active.
It's the first thing I thought of.
I knew he was going with that one. This is interesting because we are just 48 hours away from Elon Musk, if all goes as expected, taking control of Twitter. It's apparently going to happen by Friday. He's already alerted his lenders that they need to be able to move their cash to Twitter by that date. So, clock is ticking down. And yet, internal Twitter documents seen by Reuters show that the heaviest users, the power users on Twitter, have been in steady decline since the start of the pandemic. Why is that a thing? Well, because these power users account for about 90% of tweets, that's a lot, and about half of global revenue. And so when the power users start moving on, that means fewer tweets out there, and obviously the site becomes less attractive to advertisers. So Musk is now facing multiple headaches, but high on his list, how do you recoup the $44 billion that he's laying out for the company? Second of all, how do you boost engagement without turning Twitter into an unmoderated free-for-all? It's not going to be easy, but it'll be interesting to watch.
For sure. Just like this whole purchase has been interesting to watch as well, right?
Yes.
Anything at 1 o'clock?
Yeah, we're going to be looking at Thursday's GDP numbers and why a good report might be just a blip.
Okay.
All right.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, David.